Here in Second Life, Team Logic would like to take you on a journey through history and cyberspace. We want to show you some fascinating virtual landmarks that reflect real-life wonders. So sit back and enjoy as we take you on a virtual journey throughout the world. So Veronica, what was your favorite place from the adventure?
Chichen Itza, Mayan ruins, was a sacred city in the Itza, and the name means mouth of the well of the Itza. Located 75 miles east of Mérida, the capital state of Yucatan, Mexico. This archaeological site is rated among the most important of the Maya culture and covers an area of approximately 6 square miles where hundreds of buildings once stood, possibly the best known construction on the site. This pyramid, that is approximately 75 feet tall, was built for astronomical purposes. The Chichen Itza Mayan ruins are truly one of the most amazing wonders that Mexico has to offer. Visit Chichen Itza in Second Life is a great experience. Be sure to get a good Chichen Itza map and enjoy your stay at one of the most fascinating sites in Mexico.
Veronica, that was some amazing scenery. Well, from the amazing temples at Chichen Itza to the next mysterious structure. David, what was your favorite place from our travels?
Drew, I'd like to talk about Windmill Hill people, the first native tribes to work at the Stonehenge site. Stonehenge was constructed in 3 individual periods from the late 4th and early 3rd millennium BC. The oldest parts of the structure is a circular enclosure outlined with 2 banks with an entrance facing northeast. This is not what we know as Stonehenge today, one of the mystical wonders of the world. Hundreds of legends and myths from the Danes and Saxons and Greeks and Egyptians all share in Stonehenge's history. The British Ring of Stone did not find its notoriety until the Dark Ages with legends of King Arthur and the mystical Merlin the Wizard. So I encourage you to explore this prehistoric monument in Second Life as it continues to be one of the world's famous sites and a true wonder of the real world.
Wow, David. It's amazing that they could build something like that so long ago. And now, Michael's going to share about some concerns that he had with one of the places we visited.
Listen, you landlubbers, this lighthouse be the scariest, meanest thing you ever laid your eyes on. We be going there, mates, if you dare. Ah, there she be. The ancient lighthouse in Alexandria be the fear of many seafaring folk around these shores. Ancient shores, mates. Those be Egyptian pirates. The pharaoh be their captain, and he built this here evil monstrosity to light their bloody way. Fire and mirrors. Fire and mirrors. The lighthouse is said to burn through the night sky for more than 9 leagues. That'd be 30 miles to you lazy landlubbers. The light of Alexandria burns through your sails and sets them glowing and blowing against the winds. It's like 1,000 angels have boarded your ship. But if you're Egyptian, then you will always find your way to that scorpion-infested dust bowl. They say the earth swallowed that infernal light tower up in the big earthquake of 1303. Now, I'm sure that mirror is down there somewhere. Watch out, mates! I think the light's coming back on.
Man, I'm glad we got out of there in one piece. Next, Lavonda. Where did we travel that interested you the most?
Rome. The magnificent hot air balloon ride over some of their famous architectural landmarks in the Roman Forum was breathtaking. The Forum was the center of political, commercial, and judicial life in ancient Rome. The largest buildings were the basilicas, where judges heard court cases, politicians' speeches, and sometimes teachers even held classes there. Emperors erected triumphal arches to themselves here. The Arch of Augustus was dedicated in 29 BC, and it commemorates the great battle of Actium against Antony and Cleopatra. The white marble arch of Septimus Severus was dedicated in 203 AD to commemorate his victories. It's a 3-way triumphal arch measuring almost 70 feet in height. The Temple of Saturn is named after one of the early gods who helped found Rome, and also a place where the state treasure was kept. It's the oldest surviving structure in the area. The Forum fell into a state of ruin during the Middle Ages and was abandoned only to be rediscovered during the 18th century, bringing this long-forgotten historic landmark back to life. In short, the Forum was the heart and soul of city life, and recreation of it can be seen here in Second Life.
Rome must be one of the most beautiful cities ever built. Well, last but certainly not least, Josh is going to share a little bit about his favorite place from the trip.
My favorite part of our journey was definitely the Great Wall of China. Visiting the Great Wall of China in Second Life was a real experience for me. I have never been to the actual wall, and I'm sure it's a lot different, but this gave me an idea on how vast it actually is. The textures and model of the wall were extremely impressive, and the traditional Chinese music in the area made me feel like I was actually right there in China. I even compared the Second Life version to the real version, and the model looked exactly like the real thing in size and shape. The view from the highest point on the Great Wall was amazing, and during nightfall, the moon had a vibrant glow that added quite an ambiance. The body of water that surrounds the wall doesn't resemble the actual environment surrounding the real wall in China, but it definitely adds to the flavor of the location. The entrance to the area was magnificent, and I even got a chance to meditate in one of the villages while I was there. All in all, I think the Great Wall of China in Second Life is an excellent sample of the actual wall, and it also gave me great insight on the architectural and historical aspects of China. I'm pretty sure others will find this location to have some educational value as well.
From enormous man-made structures like the Great Wall of China, to temples at Chichen Itza, or even the Roman Empire, or maybe even a structural marvel like the lighthouse at Alexandria, or the fascinating creation at Stonehenge, Second Life offers the uncanny ability to go back in time and immerse yourself into historical culture. So go take your
Hey, Drew, hey man, hey, it's 11:59. We gotta get this thing turned in, guys. Let's go.